Okay, welcome back. So you saw how to make your basic kombucha, and that's how CA and I drink it. We don't do a second ferment because we don't want to add the sugar because we're drinking it to be an anti-inflammatory. And if you do add the sugar, then, it causes inflammation. So anyway, that's a choice you'll have to make. It does taste really good with a second ferment. And a lot of people add fruit juices or ginger juice or something like that. Cranberry juice, tart cherry juice, whatever you want to do. Pineapple juice would be good. So if you were going to do a second ferment, you would have your jar of stuff like what we started with in the last video. You would take your mother out, take out some of the liquid, put her in like a quart jar and save her for another few days, and put a cheesecloth over her of that quart jar. If she would look like this, you'd be saving her again, and just kind of set her in a dark, cool place. And you would take a half a cup of whatever fruit juice or whatever you wanted to flavor your stuff with, pour it in there, gently stir it, put your lid on, not the cheesecloth or anything. Put your lid on and leave it for 1 to 3 more days, and you'll have your second ferment. So then you would take that and strain it and bottle it and refrigerate it. Okay, so then you'd be at the same point we're at now. Okay, so you want to take your jar and just kind of wash it out. You don't need to use soap and everything. Just make sure there's no leftover slimies in there. And take that and then always dry it off good. Okay, so you're getting ready to do your second time. You filled your bottles either with the single ferment kombucha brew, or you did a second ferment. Now your bottles are in the refrigerator flavored with fruit juice and stuff. So anyway, so you're at this point now. So you want to take your SCOBY, which your SCOBY would be in one of these, but you take her out and put her in here. Our SCOBY's from the last time we did this, and it's sitting right in here in this bowl that we did, that we put her in. So you take her, put her down in the bottom of this jar, your gallon jar. You want to take your liquid and just pour it in there. That'll be the starter brew that will start your next batch. Okay, and then you want to take your we will have already brewed a pot of tea. Now I like using a green tea because green tea has a lot of health benefits to it that black tea doesn't have, and it has a little caffeine. Less than black tea, but a little bit. And your kombucha SCOBY needs sugar and caffeine to grow. So the brand I like is this Uncle Lee's organic green tea. I get it at Walmart, and I like it a lot, And you can get it. You can order it online too. I've gotten it out from Amazon too, but they actually carry this at Walmart. So you want 4 tea bags of that, along with a gallon of your water. We would have started with this. And we brewed our tea. We let it cool. You want to make sure it's cool, at least to room temperature. Then we mixed in our 1 cup of turbinado or an organic sugar. Make sure you stir it till it gets good and done. Good and all, it doesn't feel gravelly anymore. It's good and dissolved. You can take your same cup here. And we got our SCOBY in there now, our mother, along with the 2 cups of the brew from the last batch. And we're going to fill it up with this. Doing this is actually a lot of fun. It's fun to make your own lotions and essential oils and drinks and ferments are great anyway. I love making my own kombucha and kimchi and water kefir too. Any kind of ferments are really good for you. Okay, I actually had like 3 gallons made here to make a lot more, but today we're just making this 1 gallon. So, okay, so it's ready. Take your, I like using these coffee filters, so I just pop that back on there. And sometimes you can use them a couple of times before you go. And then I take this, and I have a fermenting area in my office that I keep it always over 70 degrees in a kind of a cool, dark place. Well, warm, dark place. but you don't want it to be too hot. But a dark place, warm, over 70 degrees, and it'll sit there. And we like ours at a 7-day ferment. So in 7 days, next Tuesday, I'll do this again. So this one's ready to go. Okay, I wanted to talk a little bit about, okay, after a while, your mother will get bigger and bigger. She'll get bigger and bigger, and she'll have like a white, like a baby on top. And you can actually pull the layers apart and separate it into two. And you would keep the mother, the baby would be on top, and you can take that, put it in a quart jar along with some of the liquid from your brew, put a cheesecloth or a coffee filter on there, and you can gift this to people. Okay, some people will use it right away. Sometimes if you don't use it right away, you can refrigerate it and save it for a few weeks. It will kind of go dormant, but when you start to use it again, you need to let it warm up for at least 24 hours on the counter, and your first few ferments will not be the best. And actually, when you first start, your first few ferments are not the best. Your mother's got to get going and get activated, and also something about your house. As you do more and more ferments like kraut and kimchi and water kefir and kombuchas and stuff, your house just gets the enzymes in the air, and you just seem to make really good ferments, nice fizzy ferments. So anyway, I think that's everything I wanted to tell you. You can give your extra SCOBY to friends. You can feed it to your chickens. Some people chop it up and actually eat it in a smoothie. I've never done that. But any way you look at it, it's a really good thing. And I think we've talked about everything. So, okay. I hope you enjoy making your kombucha as much as we have enjoyed it. And I hope you get a lot of great health from it as we have done. And anyway, you be well and enjoy. And if you have any questions, just give me a call. Bye.